Hi traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. This time, of course, on the Renko charts, as you can see. And last week we had some news which caused some moves on pairs related to dollar and yen. So it will be interesting to see if we will still have continuation this week or maybe we'll get some retracements. But of course, I will explain everything on the chart. But before this, I would like to invite you to visit my new website, which is dedicated to my one-on-one mentorship program. Link to this website you will find in the description below the video. And why I decided to run this program, because this is also how my transformation started in past. When I met Nikos, I joined his elite program back then, and it helped me a lot because at some point simply I didn't know if I go in the right direction, if my analysis is good, and when I joined his program, simply I understood that it's not only trading is not only about the strategy and understanding and knowledge. Basically, we cannot achieve success in the long term because of the mindset and our approach. So that's why during, of course, my program, I will teach you everything. So if you have any questions, just leave me the message, leave your name and email, send message. We can schedule free chat. It's not, it's completely for free. So if you have any questions, any doubts, you need to learn more, just send me the message and we will schedule something on Skype or any other communication tool which you prefer. Okay, so now let's go to our charts, and the first pair is CAD yen. And if we look for the 960 on the CAD yen, we are around the resistance zone. As you can see, this is quite strong area where price reacted many times here. Now we had breakout and we had the reaction, and now again price is pointing up, and we see that 960 is strongly still pointing up. So if we look for the history of this chart, let me just maybe go to the higher setting, we will see that there is still a lot of room to go, around 1500 pips to go up. Next area of the resistance is here. So basically what we can get, or this will be just false breakout and price will create this bigger retracement back to this trend line, and then after retracing to this line, we will get another momentum will build, and then we will get continuation, or after this struggling here, price continue to go up to the next level of the resistance. So if you go to lower settings, we will see that on the lower settings it's, and we are around this level like we said. Let me just take trend line. This is our trend line where price might retrace, but we also have 480 trend line. Keep in mind that 480 is like a daily chart, 960 like a weekly. So now we are around the daily chart, and we see that price is trying to make higher highs here, but now again is pushing down. So I will just delete this line so it will not mess up with our analysis, but we still have to keep in mind that we are around the resistance zone. So what we can do here, or we wait patiently for the retracement, and then if price react here, we look for the lower settings for entries, or price will just make this bigger retracement, and then we will look for buy scenarios from this point. Whenever, of course, price decide to break this trend line with the 36 EMA here, we can look for short scenarios and target this this zone. Okay, we also have area of the support on this chart here, so this might be good, really good level for bigger retracement, but before that we still have 36 and this trend line. So if we go to 240 240 chart, we will see that price is in the retracement. So we wait for patiently for the retracement to the 36, and if this area holds, we look for buy scenarios. Okay, and maybe price will spike there, but I don't want to sell this. I just wait patiently for the retracement on M24 or 48. So this is option number one. Option number two, if we go to M12, let's just switch. If you go to M12, right now you see price is breaking 36 EMA, there is still no EMA crossover, but aggressively, if we see this trend line right now, okay? So now we can still look for long scenarios, okay, long scenarios here, but if price breaks this, we can, for the day trading or scalping, look for short scenarios, and then what? We target 240 36 EMA, and then we target 480 36 EMA. Those are our targets, and we will be trading against the main direction here. So if we go to M12, of course, we know that this is our line here. So I wouldn't try to this is here we have only this volatility line. So basically, to look for buys, I would like to see that price is making something like this. Yeah? So after breaking of the 36, I would pay attention to buy. Scalpers and day traders can look for the retracement because there is momentum, and then you can look for M6 plus M3 entries target trendline previous bottom. If price, of course, breaks this, then you can look for M6, M3 entries to look for sells. Euro New Zealand, long time no hear about this pair, even in our live trading room. We have this support here, we have this resistance, we also had this trend line, and as you can see right now, price broke this trend line and it's building momentum. Okay, so this is interesting for us. Why? Not because we have volatility, and this is what we are looking for, because we want to trade in the market which is moving, which is not making something like that. Okay, we stay away. Right now it's moving, so it's nice. This is 960 resistance, 480 resistance. You see trend line was broken. We can delete this. This is our new line. EMAs are pointing up. So 480, we wait for the retracement. We buy. Okay, this is our goal. If we go to 240, exactly the same here. We wait for the retracement on the 480 to the 36 to the trend line. We pay attention to buy this. And if we go to lower settings, of course, intraday trading right now, you wait for the retracement to the M12, and then after M12 you can switch to M3 or M6, and then you pay attention to buy. Of course, keep in mind that this is late, but it's still possible to make it. I prefer always to get a little bit deeper retracement, so I would wait at least for some deeper retracement on the M24 and then look for buy scenarios. But definitely this is good pair to buy. Euro dollar. So because of those news, last week, there was really nice chance for price to make continuation of this possible long 1 to 3. We discussed that price made long 1 to 3 on the weekly chart, but this week a little bit changed everything, and now price is pointing down. So of course we have this previous spike here. We also have area of the support, and now price, you see, it's not going up, but it's going down. So let's go to lower settings, and this is what we currently have. Of course, we had this trendline breakout, and now price is making for us lower high. It was always here a little bit not clear situation, because 480 was pointing to sell, but if we went to the 240, it was pointing to go up. Now it's a little bit more cleaner, so it's making for us like you see lower high on the 480, which is daily chart. So I would be interested right now to look for selling opportunities on the lower settings. So if we go to the 240, we'll see that right now there was this option, you see this long opportunity, but not on the 240, but we were looking to buy this, but you see now it's changing direction, broke this line. So I would look for short scenarios as a intraday trading combination to target this support zone, and then of course we'll see what price will do here. But you see this momentum right now, so every retracement is opportunity for me, at least, to look for sell M12. You can take sell M12 with M6 or M3. It's also possible. If you want to do day trading, scalping, no price a little bit dropped without any bigger retracement, but whenever price starts to retrace M6, then you can combine this with the M3 and look for those short scenarios. GBPCAD. interesting because, of course, we are sitting on the resistance here, as you can see, very strong. Next area of the resistance is up here. So price lost momentum if we compare to that. Now there is reaction of the resistance, was reaction, and then it will be interesting what price will do next. Of course, if we get bigger retracement, our 36 with this trend line is another area where price might create this up move. Whenever this is broken, then definitely will have maybe bigger change on this perspective. But what is interesting, we had very strong resistance. So now let's go to the 480. This is, of course, our trend line on the 960. So if we look for the 480 trend line, we will get this line. So what is nice here, we are currently on the profit zone. There is still room to the trend line, so maybe we'll get spike like you see previously below the 36 CMA. But it's making for us nice, good looking long 1 to 3, of course, after retesting resistance. But this still give us chance to look for buys to target again this, and in case of the breakout, we have next goal. Day traders still will look for maybe possible short scenarios in case if price just make this spike, but this will be very aggressive. Yes, but if you go to 240, you see this is the line, so we still have from this to this around 100 pips. So for day traders, it's more than enough. We have this line, so we wait for breakout of this line, then we look for buys. Or if we again look for lower settings, we will see that price is making for us short scenario. Okay, so for a day trading and scalping, we can look for selling opportunities, and of course target this area of the trend line from the 480. Keep in mind that you want to achieve, winning position quite fast. So you don't want to take it here on the M12. You want to M6 or M3. We were also stopped out from our trade. We took this short bounce trade here, and we were stopped out with this spike. Unfortunately, if we leave stop loss on the break even, if I didn't trail this, we will be still in, and price would reach our target because our target was here. But we had the news, price kick us out, and then we had another news and price went down. Okay, so this happens. Of course, we cannot never predict the market direction, but this was our management. So now keep in mind short scenarios, or after breakout of this trend line, you look for buys. USDN reached our goal, which is this area. Okay, resistance, which is very strong resistance. So we will see what will happen next. It's still pointing strongly on the 960, as you can see. There is no hesitation, but maybe we'll get reaction on this because 2 times in the past we had. If price, of course, breaks this, no, I don't have history, and I don't remember if we make historical high highs or not. Maybe classic charts will tell us a little bit. No, it seems that I don't have histories from 2004. It's making new highs. Yeah, so even on the classic charts, you see it looks still very strongly. So 480, you see right now small hesitation, which can bring us retracement. 36 trend line. Okay, this is, of course, then we look still for buys. Whenever price breaks this trend line, then we look for sells. But right now it's too early to say. It's still strongly pointing up. I don't think that it will be so, strong move that it will break this line. You see double top on the 240, which is also making kind of the weakness here, which can bring us at least retracement where to the 36 CMA of the 240, and then maybe bigger retracement. If we go to M12 is still pointing up. Okay, so of course, very aggressively we can still look for buys. Why very aggressively? Because we don't have much room anymore here. So you can still look for long scenarios, target this. Okay, and if price starts to break this trend line together with this low and start to make like lower highs here, lower highs and lower lows, you can look for short scenarios. aggressively, but your target is 36 EMA. So keep in mind that this is your goal when you look for short scenarios. Why? Because price might to go here, will retest, and then what we will do? We will draw a trend line and we look for buy scenarios in the from the 240 area to target this zone again. But if price breaks this, then we can have bigger retracements. Okay, so if we go to M6, you will see that now price, you see it's breaking. So of course we can go to M3, but now market is closed, so I wouldn't trade this in the opening, but you see price is making a long 1 to 3. But right now with M3, it's not good to trade. But if we get, if we get some moves, late entries are also possible. But keep in mind where you are. If you don't want to trade here, you have to wait for breakout of the resistance or breakout of this trend line, and then you have your areas. Gold is the last one, but I prefer to make it on the classic charts, not on the Renko. It's a little bit easier for me. I'm more used to the classic charts than Renko charts. So this is weekly chart, strong up move. If we unzoom, we have this support zone is the next level in case if price decide to retrace. This is our trend line. Okay, so retracement to the support 36 trend line. Right now it stopped a little bit, but of course it's making historical highs. Gold, you see the spike. Now it's trying to go back. We have this line. Short scenarios are okay to target this zone, and with this zone, we go to 4-hour chart, and you see this looks like a false breakout. Now price is sitting, but still, to look for short scenarios, I would wait for price to break this zone and then sell it. And we can still buy it. Okay, you can still buy this as a day trading and scalping. If the 36 EMA holds, lowers time frame entries. If price reach this, also lower time frame entries if you like. Yes. So right now, I wouldn't trade here. It's a little bit for me too aggressive zone. However, now if you are scalper, yes, this short scenario target that. But I prefer to see always 4-hour chart. Right now sitting to the 36. It's too close for me, so I prefer always to get clean direction. Okay, and then it's better for me at least to trade this here. Simply, price can make the setup, but maybe will give you false breakout, maybe will hesitate. So I don't want to trade on the decision level areas. Okay, for me this is decision level areas, so I prefer to wait for breakouts of those two levels and then look for short or long scenarios. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I would like to invite you to my one-on-one mentorship program. Link you will find below this video. Again, the major idea of this program is really to help you to overcome your obstacles in trading if you still have any. We will focus, of course, on the 3 major parts during this program. Of course, technical part, planning part, and mindset. But still, in my opinion, this is the most important part. So I have this program because I have tools to work with the mindset. So if you really follow this, I can guarantee that technical and planning will be just very easy to apply, because very often we are just focusing on this part. Okay, here we are thinking that we need to study more, we need to get more knowledge, etc., and we are studying, and nothing is really changing. Why? Because everything is still connected to this part. Okay, so I want to give you the chance to work with that, and if you work with mindset, with the technique, which I personally also use, it will be much easier to overcome other things, and then you will see clearness of trading. Because to be honest, it doesn't really matter what kind of the strategy you will use. If one person can make profits in trading with the strategy, you should also be able to do it, if you of course like and you feel the strategy. Yes, if not, it means that there is something here. So that's why keep in mind about that. And this is why I want to help you to overcome this. So again, just leave your name, leave your email, schedule a free call with me when I can answer all your questions. I can even guide you, and I will see maybe in which areas you struggle the most if you tell me your story. It's completely for free. So leave your details and I will get back to you. So, guys, thanks a lot. Wish you all great Saturday, and we hear soon. Bye.